Hey there, it's Kimberly here with Knit for Brains, and today we're going to be unboxing or opening this kit that I just got from Annie's Kit Club. So stay tuned. I got my tea and I'm excited about what we're going to be doing today. This is David's tea and it's peachy keen or something like that. The mug changes color, so the tea's starting to cool down now, so it's getting darker, but it was like really cool blues, and it's my Northern Lights mug. You can kind of see how there's a little bit of Northern Lights left. Anyways, so Annie's Kit Clubs and Annie Crafts, they've been around forever. If you haven't checked them out, I'm going to include the links down below. They've got yarn and they've got all kinds of crafts and puzzles. I mean, every kind of craft you can imagine on the regular website. But then over on their Kit Club site, they have got so many options. And I was like, you know what? That's kind of a cool idea because their subscription kits are kind of everywhere. Everyone's doing subscription kits. But this one I thought, well, this could be interesting because it's not just you get yarn and you got to figure out what to do with it. This actually, and I think it's a 12-month kit. So each month I get yarn and instructions to make that block or that whatever. And then the next month it kind of continues on that way. And that actually was pretty reasonable. So I want to give this guy a look-see. And we're going to check it out and see. They've got kits for kids. They've got stitchery kits and quilting, crochet, knitting. They have kits for, like, you get the yarn and then you can donate. It's called My Caring Crochet Club. Then there's charms where you can get little fabric swatches, like if you're doing quilting and things like that. There is just all kinds of Christmas ornaments. And then there's like birthday cards, card making books. There's absolutely everything. Anyways, so this one I got is called the Mosaic. Find it here, so I'll tell you exactly. Got the Mosaic. Now, I actually did this once before, and it was like dishcloths. I was like, that's kind of cool. And I made them, and that was fun. But I wanted something a little bit more ongoing. So this is here's my little receipt. So I got the floating lanterns kit. So I'm going to be making these floating lanterns, and it looks really, really cool. Annie's, by the way, is out of Big Sandy, Texas, and they literally have been around forever. So I am doing the MAC Afghan. So it's I'm assuming it's like make along, right? MAC floating lanterns, and this is my first shipment. So this thing. So normally the shipments are, I think it's like $19.99, so $20. But because I got my very first month, I got it for like 50% off. So my first kit, all of this was $9.99 that I'm about to show you. And then there was like $5.95 for shipping. But I'm going to include all the information below for you to take a look and see if this is something that you might be interested in doing. So here is the Afghan. Here's what I'm going to be making, this floating lantern. And then here are all of the colors that they sent me. And they had other things like mandalas, they had crochet squares. This just looked interesting to me. I've done mandalas before, but I haven't done anything quite like this. I was like, that is pretty cool. Now, in addition, and I don't know if I'm going to get this every month, we'll have to wait and see. They sent me, I wonder if that was on purpose, 2 of these, 2 kits. All right, I probably only needed 1, but it has 2 crochet hooks, and it's got stitch markers, and then it's got a little darning needle in here as well. So basically everything that you need except scissors is included in your kit. And then when I get my second kit next month, then we'll take a look and see. I don't imagine they're going to keep sending me hooks. And to be totally fair with you, I'm going to be using my fire, these babies. These are my go-tos. These are my ergonomic. I love these guys. So I have all the different sizes. So I'll just figure whatever size I need for the kit, and I'll just take it out of these guys. But that's okay. I don't hate that they sent me a needle, or a hook rather. That's fine. Needles for knitting, which they also have those as well, if you're going to do that kit. So what they sent me was 5 little skeins of the Premier Anti-Pilling worsted yarn. So it's a weight of 4. And it's 90 yards. So basically it's enough to choose, and you can choose the color of the lantern Afghan. There was, I don't know, 3 choices, I think it was. And this one just kind of looked interesting and pretty. So this is what I'm going to be making here, this guy, the floating lanterns. So in it, each month I'm going to get the pattern here. And I know it's going to be written well because Annie's patterns are written really well. I did one of theirs a while back, and it was called Sophie's Afghan or something. It was a nice thick book. It was really nice. So basically here it tells me what my skill level is. What the finished measurements should be in kit 1, 13 inches square, but the Afghan itself is going to be 54 inches. So it tells me my gauge and then what I need. So it's going to use the size I9 or 5.5 millimeter crochet hook, tapestry needle, and locking stitch markers. And so so basically all of this. And then what's included in my kit is my acrylic yarn, 90 yards per skein, 1 skein of each. So I got Roscoe Rosé. I'm assuming that's what this one is. It's nice. It's pretty soft. I haven't used Premier Anti-Pilling yarn, but that's a great brand. Everyday worsted. So it's like now for an Afghan, of course, you're going to want something acrylic that you can put in the washer and the dryer. It's going to look the same. And the fact that it's anti-pilling, that's a good deal because, you know, as things get older and worn, they start to get pills. And so if you're going to be using an Afghan, or if you're going to be using acrylic on a garment, you want to make sure it doesn't get pill and kind of that old worn look after a while. You want to make sure you get like an anti-pilling. So I'm actually very happy that this is an anti-pilling yarn. Again, it's a weight of 4 at 90 yards, and it's 100% acrylic. So this is called Roscoe Rose, and it's made exclusively for the Annie's Kit Club. So it's probably just enough to use for what I need. Then the next color that I'm getting is indigo, which is this blue color here. I like that. It's a nice kind of a soft, almost a heathered blue. Again, the anti-pilling, 90 yards. And so this is going to go along with this guy. Then the next color that I got is the cerulean, which I believe is this guy, this light blue. Cerulean. Yes, this one. Kind of a little bit of a baby blue. So these are all going to go together like that. And then I'm getting cream and the peach. So these are my first colors to start with. And then in the next kit, I presume I will get another instruction and the crochet hooks. So basically, I think this is what I'm making, this first piece right here. That's pretty cool, actually. I like it. I think it's going to be really interesting. And it includes some, looks like some front loop only, double crochets. So I'm hoping that I'm going to learn some new stitches, or maybe even just kind of hone in on some styles and crafts, and then, you know, make this really cool kind of a mosaic Afghan. And what I like about the kits, the thing that interested me was it's not like there's this huge Afghan I'm making and it's overwhelming. I gotta get all the yarn. It's like, I think in little bits, right? That it takes me 1 month to, then I have a goal. I have to finish this in 1 month before I get the next one. So I don't think I'm going to fall behind kind of a thing. And it says I might have some leftover yarn. So that's cool. This is 17 rounds. So this shouldn't take hard at all. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. So kit 1, it shows this is what I'm making right there. It says kit 1. So I presume then throughout, like the next time around, I'll get something to do this outside side, and then I'll get around here. But apparently this goes on for like 12 months. This particular kit has 12 shipments. And so each shipment is going to be $19.99, but that's going to include the yarn and the instructions and whatever else. I think that's how it's going to go. So, but I was pretty impressed. I was excited to open it. Couldn't wait to open it with you guys. And then these guys, I'll just go ahead and open these and take a look at them. Like I said, I probably aren't going to use these hooks. That's fine. You know, but if you've never, ever, I think this is probably for people that maybe have never crocheted before or have a very limited expanse in their crochet. So I've got some locking stitch markers, and then I got this little needle there, and then 2 of these crochet hooks. So one's a 5, and then one is a 5.5. Cool. That's cool. I like that. And for some reason, they sent me 2 of these kits. I don't know if that was a faux pas on their part, or maybe they just knew that I was a nice person. That could always be the case as well. So like I said, all of this to start with was $9.99 because the first shipment is 50% off. So that's not bad, actually. And then, like I said, shipping and processing is $5.95, and then you get sales tax. But then they applied a credit of $16.71, which makes me think that plus the other, oh no, 10, no, maybe it is a little bit more. Maybe it was a little bit more than the $19.99 I said. The other thing that I did find really interesting that I liked about this kit idea is that once you get it, you have full access to the website where they actually have video instructions, whether you're a right-handed crocheter or a left-handed crocheter. Plus, if you've never done anything before, they have like a tutorial learning how to crochet and the pattern, and you can even download it. So if you only want the electronic version as opposed to the paper version, I kind of prefer paper version because I can carry it with me, whether or not I'm in, range or anything like that. And then it even talks about like how to add a new skein of yarn. So with this kit, you get all these really cool tutorials. So it looks like you're going to get full support as I'm working through this. I'm excited. I am very excited to give this one a shot, and I'm going to keep going with these. So each month I'll show you how the kit's moving along, how the actual Afghan's working, and then by the end of the year, I'll have this beautiful Afghan that I'll probably end up keeping for myself. So this is the Annie's Moroccan Tile Floating Lanterns Kit Club. But I'm going to include all the information below along with a link that you can just go ahead and look at all the different kit clubs. If you're interested in just the Annie's Craft website, I'll include that link as well because they've got so much stuff. They've got needlepoint and latch hook and puzzles, and they even have some clothes on there. I mean, they have absolutely everything. Plus, they have yarns. They have other kits, other like blanket, complete kits. They pretty much have everything going on in there. So you can give them a look, take a look and see what you think. But this is my first month of the Floating Lanterns Afghan by Annie's Kit Clubs. All right. I'm here every week. I'll be here once a month with my kit clubs. I want you to be here as well. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and comment below. Let me know if you've done these kind of kit things before, if you've liked them, if you had good luck. Like I said, this is the second one I did. The first one was a dish towel, and it was cute, and that was 100% cotton. So they sent me the yarn that was appropriate for that particular craft. This one, because it's an Afghan, they're sending me the acrylic yarn, which is good. So let me know if you've done these before, what you thought about them, if you're interested, and what you think about this. Thanks so much for watching. This is Kimberly with Knit for Brains, and as always, I'll see you soon.